Hey, what's up, fam? Good evening, everyone. And first of all, happy new month. You're welcome to the month of December. All right. So, you're welcome to today's live series where we are going to be taking you on decentralized and centralized cryptocurrency exchange, their pros and cons. All right. So I'm going to be your host. My name is Emmanuel Jacob, the founder of Digital Swap. Then I have a guest speaker which I'm going to be bringing to the screen in the next few minutes. Excuse me. So if you are just joining us, kindly comment where you are streaming from in the comment section. Let us know where you are streaming from in the comment box. Comment where you are streaming from and do well to share this live stream to as many as possible. All right. Share this live stream to as many as possible so that they could come and gain value as well. I don't want you to hoard information by keeping this to yourself alone. Share the live stream with as many as possible and comment where you are streaming from in the comment section. So do well to get your writing materials and make sure you write down some things as well as your questions, as we are going to be giving an opportunity for you to ask questions where you need help or where you really don't understand. All right. So if you are new to this YouTube channel, I want you to hit on the subscribe button, subscribe, and make sure you engage with this live stream and share it with your friends so that YouTube will get to suggest it to other users as well. I'm waiting for your comment. So I'm streaming from Ekit, Nigeria. So let me know where you are streaming from in the comment section. Comment where you are streaming from. Comment where you are streaming from. I'm waiting for your comment. I'm waiting for your comments. Comment where you are streaming from. So so this session is going to take about 30 to 40 minutes. We want it to be very brief and impactful. So do well to pay your earnest attention. Like I said earlier, make sure you get your writing materials so you get to write down some things that is going to help you in your crypto and trading and investment journey. So I think I want to start with the introductory part of today's session. Please, I'm waiting for your comments. Let me know where you are streaming from in the comment box. So our topic today is centralized and decentralized exchange, their pros and cons. All right. So first of all, what exactly is centralized cryptocurrency exchange? Centralized cryptocurrency exchange, I believe most of the people live in this session could be able to tell exactly, could be able to know what Binance cryptocurrency exchange is, which is actually one of the most popular cryptocurrency exchange. So on this case, Binance is one of the centralized cryptocurrency exchange. So also, a centralized cryptocurrency exchange is any cryptocurrency exchange that requires your information before you could be able to sign up. All right. They need informations like maybe your email address, your phone number, and some personal informations. All right. So any cryptocurrency exchange you come across and they ask you for these informations, just know that this one is actually a centralized cryptocurrency exchange. So aside Binance, we have KuCoin, we have Okex, we have Mix Exchange, we have a couple of them, lots of them. I think we have up to 200 or even up to thousands of centralized cryptocurrency exchanges. Then when it comes to decentralized cryptocurrency exchange, these are the exchanges that does not require any personal information from you, such as email address and your phone number, or even they don't even care what your name is. And the one of the examples, okay, let me just mention as many as possible. We have Uniswap, we have Frog Delta, which is actually, I think the first name for Frog Delta was actually Ether Delta. We have We have Pancake Swap. We have a whole lot of them. We have hundreds of decentralized cryptocurrency exchange that does not care about your personal information. All you have to do in order to be able to interact with such exchanges like this is you need is a decentralized wallet, such as maybe Trust Wallet, MetaMask, in order to be able to trade on these platforms. And for you to be able to trade on these platforms, you will have to connect your decentralized wallet to this decentralized cryptocurrency exchange in order for you to be able to trade on decentralized exchanges. So let me know where you are streaming from in the comment section. Let me know where you are streaming from in the comment section. And I'm going to be bringing our guest speaker to the screen in the next few seconds. Then it's going to continue from here. All right. So you are welcome, Mr. Unyime. Thank you so much for
Thank
honoring our
you.
invitation.
Thank you, Mr. Manuel.
So, sir, sorry, we would like you to introduce yourself to our viewers.
All right. My name is Unyime Akpan, the founder of Empowered Blockchain Firm, and as well the project manager for Beacon, that's CBAN.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
So I think I want to leave the stage for you to continue from where I stopped on our today's topic, centralized and decentralized cryptocurrency exchange, their pros and cons. So
Okay.
so I'm going to leave the stage for you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay. So I think someone is complaining that there is no place for him to comment. I don't think he can make use of the comment box. All right. So I just saw that message from him, Mr. Manuel. So now I noticed that you spoke briefly on centralized exchange. You did a quick intro on centralized exchange. And that was really super insightful, right? It was super insightful. And looking at all the things that's happened in the past couple of weeks, if not up to months now, in the blockchain industry, you can literally say that the difference is clear between ZEX, that's centralized exchanges, and DEX, decentralized exchanges. And of course, you already started by taking us to a good dive on centralized exchanges. I normally, whenever I think about centralized exchanges, it is one of the comments that CZ likes making that's always playing out in my mind when he's always saying, not your keys, not your assets, right? That means if it's not your keys, if you don't have complete control over your assets, it is still not your asset. Right? It's still not your asset. That's one of the things that normally plays into my mind whenever I think of centralized and decentralized exchanges. Yes, centralized exchanges. Let's not get it wrong. Centralized exchanges are super good. They are super good. They're super good. Sorry, let me check on my camera. Just a minute. I don't know why it's work. All right. There are good advantages that comes with centralized exchanges, right? Okay, good example. How will you be able to track crime? Because even in cryptocurrency, even in the blockchain space, you can effectively track if, let's say, there's some sort of hack. If maybe someone hacks a website or a wallet to take out some funds, the trick is that those funds can still be tracked. They can be tracked. And it is made possible. One of the ways that it's very possible is through centralized exchanges, because for you to have crypto to fiat, that's crypto to paper currency conversion, you need decentralized exchange. Why? Because in decentralized exchange, you are not anonymous, just like decentralized exchange, because in decentralized exchanges, nobody needs your identity, nobody needs to know where you're from, nobody needs to know which continent you're from, nobody needs to know your location, nobody needs any single detail about you, right? You just come in, connect your wallet, perform your transaction, and then at the end of the day, disconnect your wallet and you're good. But decentralized exchanges, you need to run your KYC. That's know your customer, right? That way, there are basic information about yourself that the exchange, that you'll be giving to the exchange. That way, in case of any crime, let's say maybe money or some certain assets are moved, some illegal assets are moved to maybe your account, it's very easy, because of course you know very well that blockchain gives us a decentralized public ledger, right? That means anyone can stay anywhere and be monitoring every single transaction that you make. So in the case of, let's say, crime, in this case of crime, maybe any a fraudulent activity, it can be properly monitored that, okay, it left from this wallet and landed on this wallet. So if finally it lands in an exchange wallet, it is very easy for the exchange to track, okay, so who owns this particular account or this particular address that the funds was finally sent to. And that way, of course, the exchanges will be contacted and they will disclose the details of the account owner, right, of the user detail to whichever unit is handling that particular investigation, and that way it can be tracked. Also, crypto to fiat conversion is also made very much available, is also made very much easier using decentralized exchanges. I mean, think about the fact that this is one unique use of centralized exchanges, because for you to carry out fiat to crypto conversion, there must be a certain level of trust. There must be a certain level of accountability. You know, in the case of decentralized exchanges, you really don't need to be known, right? But because you're not known, it's easy for someone to scam some other person, because there is no there's nothing to track you, you get. But in the case of, that's if anything goes wrong, but in the case of centralized exchanges, it's very easy to get to know, because the details of the user and the person that's carrying out the trade, the conversion. So it's easy to know their details, because they already did their KYC. That's know your customer. And of course, there are a lot of things you can do on decentralized exchanges. You can some of them provides a platform for you to stake, to farm. Some have launch pads where you can participate in token sales. A lot, even NFTs. A lot of exchanges nowadays have their NFT marketplaces. They have places that you can even get to mint your own NFT. So literally, centralized exchanges currently is also like a one-stop shop for all your cryptocurrency activities, right? You can trade derivatives, you can trade spot, you can run crypto to fiat conversion. Whatever it is that you want to make use of, I think a lot of centralized exchanges out there, they're already doing every one of it. Okay, they're already doing every one of it, and that is the uniqueness of centralized exchanges. The fact that you can easily run your crypto to fiat conversion, you see, that is one of the, in fact, I know for a couple of people, including myself, part of the reasons why we make use of centralized exchanges is because of that particular crypto to fiat or fiat to crypto conversion. That is partly the very reason why we make use of centralized exchanges, because on these centralized exchanges, you have a lot of them that you can trade margin. You know, you can do your derivatives. I think this particular exchange, the YDX, that's one of the things they do. You see, leverage. So you can leverage, and in fact, they give a greater leverage higher than centralized exchange. Is funny, right? But you know what the risk that's involved with that? That's the funniest part. You just enter a trade, and then any small thing, you're back to the village. But that is the pros of making use of centralized exchanges. But on the other hand, personally, I always prefer decentralized exchanges for my trading, for any of the activities I carry out, aside crypto to fiat conversion, right? And then maybe sometimes derivatives, I can also move it to centralized exchanges too, right? But look at the fact, look at this. Personally, I don't think I normally keep up to 20% of my assets in any centralized exchange. Yeah, since I think 2019, I stopped doing that. Why? Because using a decentralized exchange or using a wallet, because how does decentralized exchanges work? How does centralized exchanges work? It's very simple. Through centralized exchanges, all you need to do, is sign up. Okay, so you maybe, let's say, like Binance, or let's say like Vibra. You go there, download the app, go to the sign up page, provide the necessary details that's needed from you. Then at the end of the day, click on the sign up button, and then your account is open. The next step that you need to take is to carry out your KYC. That's provide some basic information about yourself for the sake of accountability, right? For the sake of accountability, you need to provide um, some certain information about yourself. Then once those info have been provided, you will now wait for verification. Then the next thing you do is to fund that your account, fund your user account. So you might do it using the P2P session, that's a peer-to-peer market. Or I think currently these guys, Binance, they even have a place where you can deposit naira directly from your bank, right? But either ways, you just get to fund, or maybe you have someone that runs OTC. You send the money, then send him your address. Then at the end of the day, you receive your cryptocurrency in your account. But look at this. A centralized exchange can just wake up in the morning and say, okay, let's just go for a quick maintenance. Or you notice sometimes where some blockchain transactions are literally paused, right? In centralized exchanges, they are sometimes disabled, they are sometimes suspended. So you can wake up and then you notice that which of the blockchains do we commonly see that? Settle exchanges, and then you notice that you want to deposit Solana or any Solana based tokens, and they will tell you stuff like Solana deposit has been disabled for now, right? Because they can choose to disable it. Why? You don't have full control over the thing that's happening in the exchange. You don't have full control over all that's happening in the exchange, even though it provides that, it gives you that leverage to trade. It gives you different opportunities that's out there. Sorry, just a minute. Different opportunities that's out there. Guys, but even when you are given all of these certain opportunities, there are still things that you cannot do. There are still limitations. I mean, anyways, don't let. I'm coming to that. But Decentralized exchanges, what you need to, all you need to do is, sorry, 1 minute. What you just need to do is open a crypto wallet. So I make use of crypto wallets. So you maybe I can talk about, I can talk about if I talk about any blockchain now, let's say maybe BNB chain, or maybe Solana blockchain, or Cardano, or EOS, or whatever, all right, Ethereum or whatever, there are wallets there are crypto wallets that are compatible with this blockchain, right? Aptos, there are wallets that are compatible with each of the blockchains. So what I just need to do is open those the wallet. How? Just go download the wallet or go online, open a wallet account there, right? You don't need to sign up. I don't need to now. Look at the sweet part here. Opening a crypto wallet. Remember, centralized exchanges come with your crypto wallet. Get that? Centralized exchanges has inbuilt crypto wallets, but decentralized exchanges, you will first of all need to open your external wallet. Okay, how do you do that? You by accessing the wallet site, then clicking on create new wallet. Then you need to save, very important, save your phrase, your mnemonic phrase, your seed phrase. You save it somewhere that you can easily retrieve, right? Because of course, if with that's your keys, without your keys you cannot have access to those funds. Then you just open it. When you're done, you go ahead and create. Nobody is going to ask you of your region. Nobody's going to ask you of your country. Nobody's going to ask you of anything, okay, your gender and everything. But in centralized exchanges, they'll get to ask you, you provide your country of origin, you provide your country of origin, you provide, in fact, uh, so in some cases you provide or you need to provide your national ID card, those basic information about yourself. But in decentralized exchanges, once you're done creating your wallet, what's the next step to take? It's just for you to, depending on the service that you want to access, right? Because there is still staking, there is farming, there is everything that you can have there. In fact, there are a lot of decentralized launch pads, right? Where all you need to do is connect your wallet, okay? Connect your wallet to the launchpad site, then participate in a decentralized manner, right? You don't need like, good example, what's this guy's name? Binance, this particular token is going to be launching hooked protocol, and that token right now will be, you need to make, for you to participate in the launch, you will have to have some funds, hold some funds in your Binance account, right? And that's where you can participate. But remember what I said, centralized exchanges has inbuilt wallets. So in centralized, depending on the assets that's listed already, because any assets that's not listed in an exchange, if you send those assets to those exchanges, you will not be able to trade. You will not be able to trade. You even not be able to withdraw. Might just be there, okay, or it might not even show. But these wallets allows you to hold those cryptocurrencies in the centralized exchange. But even though you are holding the cryptocurrency in the centralized exchange and those cryptocurrencies are your own, it doesn't still mean that you have full control over your assets. You can wake up in the morning, like what has happened to lots of decentralized exchanges as we speak. You look at the likes of FTX, you see, you look at the likes of FTX, you look at the likes of Bitfront, you look at, there's a whole lot that's happening right now. And, I can remember some weeks back, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, CZ was always preaching on not your keys, not your assets, not your keys, not your assets. All right. And very funny, right? As funny as it sounds, it is the truth. If it's not your keys, not your assets. I mean, look at BlockFi. Look at BlockFi. Where is BlockFi now? Where is FTX? Where is FTX? Where is Bitfront? And look at all of these guys. They are literally insolvent as we speak. And because, in fact, what happened with FTX is one thing that is daylight robbery, right? Because how do because you have full control over people's assets, you go ahead and you explore people's assets, you make use of people's assets even without their approval. I mean, think about that. But that can only happen because it is centralized. It is centralized. The whole concept of blockchain is decentralization. Is decentralization. So, but once you start, yes, there are a lot of advantages of anybody, a user, using making use of centralized exchanges, but there are also great disadvantages that comes with those advantages. In fact, it's really so risky for anyone to keep his or her assets in centralized exchanges. So I'll normally tell my people, I say, hey, depending on the blockchain, if you want to buy an Ethereum-based blockchain, make use of MetaMask, or you can make use of Trust Wallet or whichever wallet that's of your choice. If you want to make use of maybe a EOS-based blockchain, make use of Token Pocket, Cardano, make use of Yuri, Solana, make use of Solfair, Solace, a Phantom. There are lots of them, right? There are a whole lot of these guys out there. Algorand, make use of the Algo wallets. There are several wallets that you can make use of. Then buy those assets, leave it there. Then you still know that this is still mine, rather than moving it to an exchange where you can wake up tomorrow and be hearing stories. You see, do you know how many? Think about how many people have lost huge funds in this entire saga that's happening. Just think about that. Think about that. Think about the number of people. I can remember during when FTX crisis broke out, it was recorded that first 3 days that over 100 people already lost their lives, that like they committed suicide. Think about that. They already committed suicide. Why should I, if I already have access, aside the crypto to fiat conversion or fiat to crypto conversion, why should I be eyeing centralized exchanges? I don't need to eye them. There are a lot of Zeta. You talk about Zeta, not Zeta chain, all right? Zeta chain, all right? Not Zeta chain, but there is a project called Zeta. Okay, Zeta, they are also a derivative platform. Of course, we had Mango, but was Mango was hacked. Then we have the YDX. There are several exchanges out there, decentralized exchanges that you can use for your derivatives. That's your futures trade, your options trade, whatever trade that you can think about. There are a lot of decentralized exchanges that you can make use of. How do you make use of it? Once you've created your wallet, the next thing to do is to do what? Is for you to click on connect wallet. You click on connect wallet, you choose the wallet that you want to connect to the decentralized exchange. Then the moment you're connected, what you need to do is just to select your trading pairs, set your leverage, this thing, adjust your leverage, then open your positions, then you see trade, make profit at the end of the day, come out without anybody. That's the funniest part. Without anybody knowing your identity. The only thing that can be said is so and so holder, so and so wallet holder just made so and so profit, or so and so wallet holder. So you notice that that the liquidation machines that they make use of that keeps updating liquidation for people that have lost their funds, of course, that's for derivatives. Those liquidation protocols, what they just do is users so and so, like they will provide the wallet, say just got liquidated or just got wrecked of maybe $200, $100, or $1. All right, but that is the only thing. Instead of saying Mr. has been liquidated, or so person has been liquidated. You see, that's you remain very anonymous using decentralized exchanges, and as well your funds are very safe. Is it possible? Are there risks also involved in all of this? Yes. What if you connect to a scam site? Think about it. Because in as much as you can still stake, in as much as you can still lend, in as much as you can still borrow, in as much as you can carry out every single DeFi service that's available or accessible to you on these centralized exchanges, there are also risks involved. What if you connect to a decentralized exchange that is not authentic? What if it's a scam site and you know this thing, decentralized exchanges work with smart contracts, and the very moment those smart contracts are being executed, okay, I think I just mentioned something and someone is like, what's smart contract? It's very simple. Smart contract is a self-executing code once predetermined conditions are met. Okay, so once you connect, right? Once you connect, and then let's say if it's a scam site, remember on decentralized exchanges, at every single, for you to carry out every single transaction, you will need to go back and then approve. Once you click on, let's say, connect, you need to go to your wallet and approve, then it will be connected. For you to do anything, you need to keep approving. Okay, now that approval is the smart contract. And what if that smart contract that is there was written, the code is written so that once this user clicks on approved, clear all of his assets. I think about it. Once this user, some persons have experienced where they go to mint an NFT, and then instead of minting the NFT, they end up losing all their assets that was in the wallet. That's why I always advise someone, I say, don't use any wallet that you have funds inside to carry out all these trades. Have a permanent wallet where you save your assets. Have a wallet where you keep all of your assets, be it NFT, be it tokens, whatever asset it is. Have a wallet that's dedicated for that. And also have a wallet that you use to carry out your different crypto activities. Okay, maybe you want to stake on a site that you're not familiar with. Go ahead and then use a separate wallet for that. Then make use of, so that even if maybe you incur some losses, you will not the rest of your assets will not be affected. The one that you dedicated for that can only be the one that will be hit. We have lots of times where people just come up with scam links and scam projects, and then you click your wallet, connect your wallet, they approve, and then funds are gone. All right, funds are gone. And in decentralized exchanges, you don't have anyone to hold. That's the funniest part. You don't have anyone to hold. Right now, we spoke about FTX, and everybody was saying Bankman Fries is a fraud, Bankman Fries is a scam. The entire FTX team, they are not good. Alamanda Research, why they do this, why they do that. But that could only happen because there was someone that could be held accountable. You see, because centralized exchanges play a game of complete trust, a game of dependability. The reason why someone would choose Binance, or the reason why someone would choose Okex, the reason why someone would choose Vibra over some other exchanges is because maybe they know the team lead, they know this person, they know the CEO, they know the co-founder, they know whoever it is that's part of the team. And because of their level of credibility, because of their level of integrity, someone can be like, hey, this person is a good guy, so let me go ahead and make use of his exchange. Let me go ahead and make use of his platform. And that is the reason why People make use of some certain exchanges, or people prefer some exchanges over some. And the reason why they could drag Batman Fries the way he was dragged was because of the fact that, or is because of the fact that he is known. He's not anonymous, right? He's not unknown. The team is known. The people behind the project, they are known. But in the case of, think about the case of a decentralized exchange where you don't even know the person that wrote the smart contract. You don't know the team. Maybe sometimes they can bring up some names that are not even in existence. They use avatars as their display pictures, right? And then you go ahead and make use. At the end of the day, who will you hold accountable? No one. You can't hold anyone accountable, right? So that is also the cons that comes with decentralized exchanges. But I'll always advise people over and over and over again, don't keep your assets in centralized exchanges. Don't keep your assets there. Don't. It is better to keep your assets in decentralized in your wallet, rather, sorry, because you don't keep your assets in decentralized exchanges, except maybe when you lock, when you stake. All right, there are times when you stake. I already spoke about the smart contract. You automatically debit, like take away that funds that's in your account, and then they place it on uh, their own decks, right? But it's preferable, it's advisable, it's recommended for you to make use of your wallet for your holdings. Hold your cryptocurrencies in your wallet. Don't hold your cryptocurrency in exchanges. If anything happens to any exchange, your money is gone. Your money is gone. Sometimes nobody answers you at all. Before the FTX saga and some other stuff that was out there, I personally knew of an exchange. It is still running till today. That they faced a very major hack. They did not come out to talk about it, but we knew that they were hacked. Till today, some of the users, at least I have some persons in my community that they they went to keep their assets there, and then till now they don't have access to their funds. They have been filling their support forms. They've been contacting their customer care. Nobody's answering them. Some of these guys, $70K, $50K, $30K, $20K, but it is gone. Nobody's answering them. And that happened since, I think, July, between June, July. People already started losing funds in centralized exchanges between June, July, before FTX ever came up. Think about if these guys kept their funds. Let it, even if it's better for market to keep dumping, and then you know your asset is there, than for market to maybe pump or dump, but you cannot even see your assets again. Even if it's $10, $10 is something. Yeah, $10 is something. So I always advise people to make use of decentralized exchanges. Every single thing that's available and accessible in centralized exchanges, the launchpad, the staking, the farming, the everything, you see, every single one of these things, they are available. All you need, because one of the things that happen in decentralized exchanges and all these decentralized services is that you might not get all of these activities, all of these services in one DeFi project. You might not get a project that they run derivatives, they run staking and farming, they run every single one, but they might just be focused on staking. They might be focused on farming. It might just be a launchpad. They might be focused on NFTs. They might be focused on one or certain or more services, right? You just need to access each of the platforms that is reliable, okay? But of course, in centralized exchanges, you can have as many services as you should have in one exchange. At least we have Mr. Emmanuel Jacobs connected back. I think I'll leave it here for you to take over. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. That was quite impactful. Thank you so much for that. So
Thank
it's
you.
time for question and answers. So if you have any question, please do well to drop it in the comment box, and our speaker is going to attend to it. So I have a few questions to ask you, and the first one
Okay.
is: can you help us with the examples of decentralized cryptocurrency platforms wherein we could be able to trade derivatives?
Okay, I think I already listed out some of them. I spoke about DYDX. DYDX is a very familiar. Now, this is it. Another thing to always notice is many times each blockchain have they have ecosystems, right? And these ecosystems, they are centered on the different projects and their use cases in relation to the blockchain. So for so you just need to know, okay, which of the blockchains do you want to be looking at? Because at the end of the day, we still talk about gas fee. Even in decentralized exchanges, you talk about gas fees, right? So maybe if you want to make use of the X is literally one of the I love the YDX. I love the YDX a lot. Then you can talk of the YDX, you can talk of Zeta. Okay, I think what's going to happen is should we pick at least one decentralized exchange that offered that you can trade derivatives dependent on the blockchain, and then I think we can leave a link that's that you can like viewers or people that participated can come back, click on the link. I think we can specifically, I'll forward them to you, Mr. Manuel. We can specify, okay, this one is for Ethereum, this one is for Solana, this one is for this one is for that, then so that in case you want to make use of, you want to use your Solana address, you want to use your Solana wallet, because good example, the YDX, you don't find all the wallets there. The YDX, you can, of course, you can have Wallet Connect, Token Pocket, C98 wallet, and that's Coin 98 wallet, and the rest. But you might not see your Aptos wallet, like merchant wallet there. You might not see your Petra wallet. You might not see your Yori wallet, that's for Cardano. You might not see your Solfair, that's for what's it called? For
Solana.
Solana. Yeah. But you can have your MetaMask, your Trust wallet, your Bitkeep wallet, and the rest on the YDX. But I love the YDX personally. Yeah.
So, and I think the YDX is on Ethereum blockchain, right?
Yeah. It's an ETH based project.
All right. So, the next question I want to ask is, what decentralized cryptocurrency exchange can we choose for staking, or what decentralized cryptocurrency exchange are available for staking?
Okay. As I still said, each of the services is dependent on the blockchain. Okay, each of the services is dependent on the blockchain. You for what's it called? Okay, for Ethereum, you can make use of okay, what I'm going to do is I'll drop each of the links that's for staking, for derivatives, staking and lending and borrowing. There are a whole lot of them. And one of the ways to easily, because I always like when maybe an individual can carry out his own research, right? If you can carry out your own research, always try as much as you can to explore each of the ecosystems, each of the blockchain ecosystems. Once you explore the blockchain ecosystems, you will see, because every single blockchain ecosystem have what we call categorization. So they categorize each of their projects based on their use cases. So for derivatives, you will see the different projects that are available for derivatives. For DeFi, because this falls under DeFi, that's staking and the rest, that falls under DeFi. For DeFi services, you'll see it there. For NFTs, you'll see it there. For normal trading, you'll see it there. Wallet services as well, you'll see it there. So the sites or the projects available for each of the decentralized financed projects, they are all dependent on the blockchain. You might be talking about the fact that because there are some people that are Ethereum maximalists, there are people that are Bitcoin maximalists, there are people that all they do, they like in their life is Solana. There are people that all they like in their life is Matic Polygon, right? Or there are people that all they like in their lives is ADA. There are people that they preach EOS as if there's no tomorrow, right? But whatever or whichever ecosystem, whichever blockchain that you like, there are different services or service providers for that particular blockchain. They have several services accessible to you. All you need to know is which of it, because good example, which of the projects should I think of right now? Okay, maybe like step finance. Step finance, you cannot really carry out an Ethereum-based transaction there. You cannot stake, you cannot farm, you cannot make use of any of those DeFi services because it is not an Ethereum-based project. It is focused on a certain blockchain. So maybe it's just on few occasions that we have some cross-chain projects, right, where you can carry out on many projects as they make available. Okay, but I think we'll make the link available for at least some, because we cannot list all. There are a lot of blockchain uh, out there. We cannot list all. At least the top blockchains that uh, the most used ones, the widely known ones, the ones that whenever you talk about, you can talk about Ethereum, you can talk about BNB chain, you can talk about Solana, you can talk about a good number of them, right? So we'll make the links available. Maybe in the comment section, Mr. Manuel Jacob will make that available. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. For real, like all these informations are not supposed to be given out for free, but Mr. Unyime has chosen to give it out for free of charge. Thank you so much, sir. We
Because
really
he's
do
your guy now.
appreciate you for the
Thank
value
you
you
so
share.
much, sir. Thank you.
So, in the absence of no question, we are going to bring today's session to an end. And notwithstanding, depending on when you are going to see this video, please do well to drop your questions, and we are going to attend to your questions. So if you are here to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit on the subscribe button to subscribe, turn on post notification, and we are going to bring you another series next week, same time, same channel. Do have a wonderful evening. All right, goodbye, you all.
Thank you.